Kicking things off with the Mail, and jabs gave people unpleasant health problems. This sounds like your area of expertise, Lewis.
Yes, but it's not the jabs that we're talking about. This is in the Daily Mail. It's shop staff have HIV after being attacked with infected needles, and the Iceland boss is telling there's just the whole this chaos in the shops. And there is chaos in the shops. I live in sort of an area of Peckham called Nunhead. Come and visit, raise the property values. And I have to walk through Nunhead, and already that thing that happened the other day with the woman was choked, whatever, they've closed down that shop. Right across the street in the Tesco's, there was a guy basically stealing, it looked like he was stealing a can of beans or something, and he was waving it in a threatening way, and it was like, I was thinking the whole thing is going to kick off. It's just...
So there's an epidemic of shoplifting happening across the UK, and this is horrifying. I mean, some of the injuries, this is, I mean, you know, I apologise for being flippant at the start, to be honest, because, I mean, shop staff have been threatened with hypodermic needles and also stabbed with them, and now some of them are HIV positive.
It's crazy, and it was like a myth, but it turns out that it's true. 70% of these cases, when they request the police come, just go unanswered.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decriminalised.
Yeah, and it's encouraging. There's no there's no incentive for shoplifters to not go in and threaten staff.
So they're asking for two things. One of them, that they should be they're allowed to search suspects, because at the moment private security staff are just normal civilians, so they're saying that they should be allowed to, and anybody who hasn't done anything, I think it would reasonably be all right, look, here you go, here's my stuff. Like, it's not a big deal if you haven't committed a crime.
That's what you would say.
And whatever. The second thing is that you can't actually share images of people between shops to show, because usually it's a handful of people. Obviously, this handful has become larger, and we're seeing actual criminal gangs involved and picking stuff specifically. This isn't like, some people are going, oh, this is like a crisis of, yes, there's a cost of living crisis, whatever, but this isn't Victorian times, someone trying to steal a bread roll for their starving sister. This is criminal gangs. This is costing all of us, because we all have to pay more for our goods.
Well, John Lewis is losing £20 million a year.
Not John Lewis!
Not related to me. But you know, the interesting thing is, Josh, and I think you're wrong about this, we shouldn't allow shop owners to search people. We shouldn't allow them. We should allow the police to arrest people, and they should be. And these people who have done this should be put in jail and put to death.
But the police are allowed to arrest people, but they're not. 70% of cases, they're not even turning up. And sometimes the shopkeepers themselves get into trouble if they apprehend even shop security. They don't have any powers of arrest or anything like that.
And then
so
a riot
they get into
breaks
trouble.
out. So you shouldn't let shop, because there's a lot of tension on the streets. But let me point this out for the
Lewis
people who
is connected to the streets, everybody.
I am. I walked down Peckham Rye Lane right there.
Walking down the street is not.
Lewis has got his pulse on the beat of Peckham.
You can imagine what I look like, but the point is, let me just say this for my many fans out there, is that they say that by being injected with some random needle, you're going to catch HIV. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in HIV.
No, 3 people got HIV.
No, they said they got HIV.
No, they've been diagnosed. No, that's nonsensical.
No, Lewis, man, that's not cool.
And also,
people's lives have changed forever, man.
No, they've been told their lives have changed forever.
But Lewis, can we just stay on topic and discuss the story instead of like any sort of...
That HIV doesn't exist.
These are serious problems, shoplifting, and these people need to be put to death.
And also, that's much better. Okay.